Alright, what's going on, guys? Somehow I've let 2 months pass since my last YouTube video, and there really hasn't been too much to record anyway. But today we're going to be getting some work done on Chris's car, and I wanted to make a video. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head on down to the shop, meet up with Chris and Lucas just after we go pick up Jer.
What's up, bud?
In case you guys were wondering about the FG2, it's been locked up in storage for the last 4 months to keep it out of winter conditions and salt. I did, however, pick up some new wheels. It's a little sneak peek. Everything's nice and rusty because it's been sitting. But I found these on Marketplace. They are Cosi K1 TS's, 17 by 8.5 plus 42. Not entirely sure how I like the fitment just yet. Yeah, I actually drove to Peoria for these wheels, and they came on a set of snow tires. So I took the snow tires off of these wheels and swapped them with the ones I already had, and I put the wheels that were on the FG2 on the Odyssey now. And that looks something like this. Also did get the windows tinted too. They're not done the best because of course I did them myself, but and it's super muddy out. But yeah, we got snow tires and the other 17s that came with the Civic when I first bought it, which I personally don't like them. The liquid metal or something, I don't know. I think they look heinous, so we've been beating them up on the Odyssey. But yeah, let's get on down to the shop. They go in, but you're gonna need grease. They go in like that because it's
Sleeping.
look. This little thing rests down on the bottom down there. That's what seals it. So it goes into there.
So it goes like that.
Yeah, 100%. That's why it's beveled. It wouldn't make sense like that. I just did this on mine.
So it'll go.
Yeah, grease the fuck out of them though, because they are not going to sit in. They're not going to go in easy if you don't grease them.
So it'll go in like. Are we sure?
Promise, 100%. Yeah, so like I said, I haven't put a video out in the last 2 months, and that's because the last 2 months have been probably -15 in the realm. It just now started getting warmer out, and it's still only like 30 degrees outside, but that's warm enough to bring one of our ship boxes in and get some work done. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple things on Chris's car today. If you guys don't already know, this is a K24 swapped EM2.
Yeah.
EM2. That's like what, a 2001? Okay. I don't know. I don't know your car.
Really?
Fuck no. I don't know these things. Oh, you already got the alternator on? Back in the factory location? When'd you do all this?
20 minutes ago. And that one piece goes.
And the new tensioner.
I think. It goes like that.
Also, Jack Spania came on board for the build. Sweet. Billet parts. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much talking on the engine. If you're curious on what went into this engine, there is a video 5-6 months back of us building the engine. Today is more or less going to be installing, I believe, more parts to get the rest of the car started and swapped, because you know K-Series do not come in this chassis from the factory. So what are we doing, Chris? Doing putting your Skunk 2 intake manifold on. What else are we looking at here? Your throttle body. Yeah, you're doing your fuel system. But you can see we got some fittings down here. Yeah, so he's got top fuel pump in here, top of the line. This fucking thing's a tank. But you'll never have problems with fuel again.
Derek don't know nothing about that.
Beefy.
Look at this thing. Christopher thinks he's got a fucking 6.7 Cummins trying to fuel up here. In reality, you got a piece of shit Japanese Honda.
36,000 rail pressure.
Zip tight on. Look at this. This is like a 20 horsepower motor for crying out loud.
Yeah, and then what? You got a... What filter is this? Is this a Aeromotive?
Aeromotive.
Yeah. Going with the big boy stuff, 10 AN. So that's going to be going on today, hopefully. And I know we were going to try to figure out the charge harness as well, so we could possibly get this thing to crank over. Wait a minute.
I got 8 different ones. That's probably why.
How'd you get 8 different ones?
I don't know. It came with 8.
All right.
There's a little white lithium grease on it.
All in all, this car is actually pretty clean. Underneath isn't rusty. It's not all dinged up. I'd probably say it's definitely in better condition than the FG2. But he's got a 10-gallon fuel cell back here. And I believe he's already started. Yeah, he cut a hole out in the floor and he's got a couple bungs. He's gonna start routing lines. And he took out the factory fuel cell, so I think he's gonna utilize that area for that massive fuel pump. And yeah, hopefully we can get the feed and return made up today. And where's your manifold at? Is that still in the box?
Yeah.
This is what he's got for his fuel rail, little K-tuned unit. So that'll be going on today as well. And then yeah, he's got the Skunk 2 Ultra manifold. And these things come with all the bells and whistles for forced induction applications. 74 mil throttle body over here, of course. Only the best shit for Christopher.
And the best shit for Jarrett.
A couple things that are going to change. This intercooler was initially going to be what we were going to use, but at this point now he's going to get a vertical flow. And the vertical flows, the inlet and outlet are on the same side, which just works out better for a K-series considering both of your charge piping is on that side already. These are innovative K2 mounts to get this K-series into this chassis.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, so he had to swap over subframes from an RSX. And I think there's some EP3 stuff in here too as well to get a K-series to work, since the EP3 is the same year. It's just the hatchback SI version, which came with the K-series. So, but we're hoping to get his harness on as well. He has a harness from Jack Spania. We're gonna try that out, and if we get lucky, we might be able to hear this thing crank over today, but we're still waiting on a first start. Yeah, so here was the rod comparison, but if you wanted to go back on the channel, this is the engine build video. Like I said, if you were curious to see what parts and internals went into the build. Ooh, he's even got a nice blue gasket. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Put some on here.
Oh, okay.
Is he on a hack job?
Only on Wednesday. Look at this guy.
Little dab
Got the pneumatic caulking gun. Forget about the manual one. That's too much work.
90 years old. Look at the pneumatic fucking caulk gun.
Makes life a lot easier.
Right.
It's 2024, man. Just get the electric.
What do we got? What's the issue here?
There's no issues. Tight seal.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No fucking threads popping out or what?
No, it'll push down. These are just brand new seals. Yeah, so Cripsy Hustle's just getting his valve cover put on here. How come you didn't file off the Honda?
This isn't even a Honda.
Whoa.
Fucker.
Don't go down there. That could have been dangerous. You don't even got plugs in, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
I told you I got him in.
Imagine, we'd be sitting here fishing with our magnet all day. PLM manifold looking cute back here.
Johnny Guns.
Are those new coils?
Yeah, that's what I found on Facebook.
I think that one's right, but this one goes here.
Does it?
Yeah, because the coil cover have like certain spots for it.
I would assume it's right
These
there,
are the exact
there,
ones
there.
that I need. I'm pretty sure I have them on my other valve cover, but
It's the
they powder coated in the holes. Makes sense.
that's what it is. It's that fucking powder coat.
You win some, you lose some, I guess.
We're gonna get Christopher zinging a sticker on right now. Look at this. Fucking thing ain't even done. We're already putting stickers on the car. This is why it ain't fucking done yet, because he wants to sticker up the car. Look at this. Could be done. Christopher screws around all day long.
Did he even clean it up, the glass?
I don't know. Look
Good
at fucking
Lord.
Juju. Tear it up. Oh, look at that.
You can see this is one of our new dickhead technicians that works with us. He informed us that he has a B16. So he's got this unit over here, needs a full rebuild. Come in for a close-up here. It's the good B16. Got the A2 just chilling down here. Obviously needs a rebuild, but
It's got some crustaceans growing on it.
personally, what would be cool if I could snag the B16 trans and do an H2B with my H.
$250 for the B16 right now. $250. What are we working on, Christopher?
We got the wrong part.
The wrong starter, huh?
Is that actually?
I figured you would have known that sooner if you weren't fucking around with that sticker.
Show them the sticker, dude.
Oh yeah, we gotta see progress.
Here we go.
Build's complete.
Only one hinder.
Oh, Christopher.
Sweet.
Tear it up. Oh yeah, look at this.
Got the billet shifter in there.
Jack Spania.
Where are the cables from?
Still a Honda.
Factory.
Just one they were Jack Swinton too.
They make them there. They're cheap. No, like they're cheap, like a couple $100.
Look at this guy. Yeah, fucking Honda parts everywhere.
Holy coke, dude.
Oh yeah. Cully cooking in his crack states needs to hurry up.
So we had to get 3 people in on this one because it was kind of a process, but we did just get done bleeding the clutch system and the slave cylinder. He's got himself a hybrid racing steel braided line, so
Hip rod.
hip rod racing.
Mm-hmm.
Got the starter coming in now. In theory, we
Oh,
could
yeah.
throw a jump pack on it and see if the engine cranks over.
Look at Honda with that bolt right there.
Real cute.
Genius.
So right now, Chris is covering up the engine so we don't get any metal shavings in there because his manifold that's sitting right over there isn't fitting right here where it's running into the radiator support. So he's gonna try to cut out little by little and see how much he can save of this top piece. If it's gotta go, it's gotta go, right?
Right.
Don't need it, delete it.
Right.
So this is the factory charge harness that came with this car originally with the D series. We don't need all this extra bullshit, so I think we're just gonna try to utilize the eyelets for the alternator and the starter, and then throw the rest of it away because his new harness, which I don't know is sitting over here. It's got plugs for the signal wire and it's got alternator plugs and everything. So it has everything that this harness has other than the charge portion. So cut this apart, try to make something out of that.
Dude, this whole thing has to like fucking be cut out.
Cut it out, use hood pins.
Probably gonna have to cut it out and use hood pins, man. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it fit.
No hood.
I'm not gonna run a hood for a while anyways.
Yeah, well, if you're not running a hood, then I don't know why you'd have to run a hood latch.
So what do you think?
Cut it out. I would, like I said, look where your radiator mounts are and cut after that.
I mean, dude, look at that. Say it'll sit
Yeah,
like
look,
that.
I'm saying cut it off like right here.
Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, on both sides, and that you'll probably be good.
Fucking garbage.
Oh yeah, she's fitting on there now.
Look at that dude. Yeah, Jerry.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
Little shitter.
Money.
Look at that. Fits beautifully now. Yeah, pull that off. Let's get the full effect.
Look how much room you got now underneath there if you take the fucking radiator out. No.
Yeah, you missed it all.
Drew, what the fuck?
Other way. Nope, you're wrong. There it is. Wrong gasket. Flip it the other way. 180. No! Flip it back the other way, you jackass. Other way. There it is. Fucking Christopher, man. You believe this guy's building this car? Shaclank.
Where's the hardware, Jared? It's gonna fucking fall off, dick.
God damn, Chris. Let's get the hardware going on this thing. Lucas. What's Lucas working on?
Walking around.
Walking around ranching.
Yeah, might as well.
Real deal.
Got the K motor hardware. Look at this guy, real big fancy over here.
Try not to get, 6 pounds of meat off your forearm when you're reaching in here.
It does go on this way, right, Drew?
Fuck if I know. Your build, man.
Well, Drew's holding it there like it is.
It looks like it went there. Alright, so we came up with something here. I think this might actually work. Like I said, we made 2 cross pieces out of that long.
This fucker ain't in the center.
Huh?
It ain't center.
What ain't the center?
Feel center.
Don't need to be.
I'm saying it ain't level. Look at this
You
metal.
shut up.
Fucking film
Shut
your video.
the fuck
Film your video,
up.
yes, I'm speaking facts. Look at this thing is at an angle. It's like the St. Louis Arch in this fucking thing. Look at this dot. This one's in the middle of the strut. You use the hoods over it a little bit.
Well, hoods it over.
That's not even fucking flush with it, though.
Actually moved it.
Why'd you moving it?
Alright, fuck it.
It's gonna fall. Fucking point.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chris.
Right there.
Alright, now you done with this there. No. Hold this up. I gotta pull this up. These are barely trickling on now. I don't know what just happened. You lost some distance.
Well, anyways, we made these cross pieces like this. You said.
Yeah, if you can get a good enough weld. Yeah, right there. That's fucking perfect. That's mint.
Of course we can.
Fucking perfect, Jared.
Yeah. So, like I said, we made these 2 cross pieces, and they go all the way to the front up there. And we're gonna try to just tack them in with the welder on both ends, and that way the fuel cell is up off the ground. We can run the sump out the back and run the pump down here to the side, and it'll still be gravitationally feeding to the pump. So we're gonna try to weld those in, see where that takes us.
I like how you cut into the fucking cross member for your back suspension. Uh-oh. Got a little cross member cuttage. Fucking holy shnikes, folks.
Oh my fucking god. Will these even fit in here? Why the fuck would they?
That ain't going nowhere. Yes, we put Jer in charge of welding back here, so.
Credit for this.
But no, so we got the fuel cell mounted in here, and we had planned on making our feed and return line from the pump up to the rail. So we got the K-tuned rail thrown on here. But Chris forgot to get all of the fittings, so we still need a couple male-to-male dash 10s and one male-to-male dash 8. So he's gonna run and get those on Monday, and then we will be able to finish the fuel lines. But nonetheless, we made a lot of progress today, and of course there's a lot of buttoning up that has to be done. But when you're swapping an engine into a chassis that didn't come with that engine from the factory, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to have to figure out.
I got it. Big dog.
I don't think I mentioned this last time in the other video, but the turbo is a 7875.
Screamer. Taking Mustangs to Afghanistan.
It's a dual ball bearing center cartridge and a billet wheel, and with the shape of those fins, I bet this thing's going to be pretty loud.
All you can eat Gappetizers at Gapplebee's.
Alright, we're just going to supply 12 volts to the starter just to hear the engine crank over. Obviously we don't have anything else hooked up, we just want to hear it crank. So got a little makeshift signal wire down here.
Can we get a spark check?
Spark check?
Yeah, we need a spark check.
Got a spark check.
Oh yeah, we got jam.
Fire in the hole. Sounds good. Doesn't spin it, but we also have an open wastegate hole as well, so a lot of that'll be changed. You get that 44 mil hole. Like I said, this was more or less just like an update video, and there hasn't been much to record lately. Chris wanted to bring his car in and get some progress done on it, so that was our main focus today. Things like the charge piping and the exhaust are actually going to be done professionally because we don't trust ourselves doing it down here in the shop. Anything else you want to say, Chris?
Should be all.
Jer?
Fuck yourself.
Jer's all pissed off because we made him weld and he hates the welding helmet.
Galvanized shit.
Yeah, and we're welding galvanized steel, so real good for the lungs. But yeah, so next time you guys see the car on the channel, I'm sure it will be running because it's almost there. That last 10% is always the longest. But nonetheless, thanks for tuning in for an update video. And now that the weather is getting nicer out, more to come for sure.
God loves you.